for the victory, so he's got to get some points and try and win this match.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Bound for Glory Series match. Introducing first, from Leepersport, Tennessee, the Cowboy, James Storm.
From the very first night of the Bound for Glory Series, the Cowboy has had his game face on. James Storm has been on a quest. Picked up 20 points that first night, winning the gauntlet. And James Storm has not looked back, still maintaining that commanding lead with 36 points atop the leaderboard. But let's be honest, right now it's one of the toughest tests for the Cowboy in the charismatic Enigma.
From Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy!
For Jeff Hardy, this could be a statement match when it comes to the Bound for Glory Series. The commanding lead for James Storm. You'll recall that our general manager, Hulk Hogan, he believed that Jeff Hardy and James Storm are the two front runners, in Hogan's words, the favorites in the Bound for Glory Series. This, the most important match of the series so far.
Oh, absolutely. You got two main eventers right here. Two big-time players in the world of pro wrestling, not just here in Impact Wrestling. So, look, this thing could go either way. A huge match in this Bound for Glory series. I can see why the host, our general manager, Hulk Hogan, hit on those points last week about how big this is.
Bound for Glory Series. It's all about challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship at our biggest pay-per-view event of the year in the month of October. To the victor of the Bound for Glory Series goes that challenging spot, the world title shot at Bound for Glory. And later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will reveal the location of our biggest pay-per-view event of 2012, Bound for Glory. But now, series match, Jeff Hardy. You said it earlier, Taz. He needs points against the leader, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Yeah, Hardy definitely does, and he's got the creatures are behind him here. The creatures of the night, our live audience here at the Impact Zone, solidly behind Jeff Hardy. But you know what? Cowboy James Storm's got a massive following himself.
Let's break it down. Let's talk about the different in-ring styles of the two competitors, as Jeff Hardy looked like maybe early on was going to go for the twist.
Well, listen, you know, that man right there, Jeff Hardy, very unpredictable in the ring. I mean, very just definitely, we talked about recklessness earlier, and that's what Jeff Hardy's always been his whole career. He's just been a tad reckless, a tad wild, and I mean that in a good way. And that's where Hardy's success has come from. Opponents never know how to take Hardy. Where the Cowboy, he's just more of a ballroom type brawler. He'll pound on you a little bit and set you up for that last call super kick. And if he hits that kick, you're done.
Power edge would go to the Cowboy James Storm. Definitely. He uses it momentarily. Then the quick feet of Hardy turns things around, and now it's Jeff Hardy with the shoulder block.
Well, you can see the body, the muscularity in the Cowboy James Storm, that layoff that he had for his body to heal and body to get back to normal, get back in the gym and train the right way. Wait a minute. You can see the difference in his physique. Nice quick sweep right there by Hardy, and both men kind of stop it in their tracks, not to make a mistake.
Had a chance to talk about this, you and I. We've been so impressed with the focus of the Cowboy James Storm ever since returning, as we see, not surprisingly. Kenny King trending on Twitter right now.
Nice side headlock applied here by the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy, but trying to counter out is the Cowboy.
Hardy springs off the ropes and catches Storm surprisingly, and then Storm
Well, he went for that last call super kick. I'm a little surprised that Storm went for that early.
Second time he's attempted the last call super kick, just like 2 attempts at the twist of fate for Jeff Hardy in the early going. I'm surprised that both men have done that.
Yeah, but the twist of fate's a different type move because it literally comes out of nowhere. Where the last call super kick, it takes a little bit to set it up from a physical standpoint. That's why I was surprised Storm went for it twice this early goings. Listen, you can hit that at a chain wrestling. You can hit that you know, what Hardy does, just it's more like a stunner to drop a guy. So, you know, it didn't surprise me at Hardy.
How do you read the body language here of James Storm, who looks tentative as he makes his way back towards the ring?
He's smart. There's no reason to wrestle the pace that Hardy wants to wrestle. He's smart, James Storm. He's getting a little frustrated. I mean, but it's just our audience is split here. You can hear it. Let's go Hardy, let's go Cowboy. So, but he's smart, Cowboy James Storm. Don't rush into nothing. No reason for it.
Impact Zone crowd definitely into this Bound for Glory Series match live tonight here from Orlando, Florida.
Definitely a ruckus crowd here this evening live, baby. And you see the Cowboy just taking his good old sweet time, sizing up Jeff Hardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. More of the Cowboy James Storm, Jeff Hardy. Very important Bound for Glory Series match when we return. And we are back live on Impact Wrestling. This, the continuation of a super competitive Bound for Glory Series match involving the Cowboy James Storm and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, well, this thing got crazy. I mean, throughout the break, it kind of spilled to the outside, more like a street fight out there.
Guardrail came into play.
Well, yeah, Jeff Hardy definitely, he took advantage of the opportunity and just did what Jeff Hardy does and got wild. But right now, the Cowboy in control, or was, maybe is. Oh!
Hardy gonna roll, Storm back out towards the middle of the ring, able to drop the leg. Here he goes, on top for the pin.
Yeah, it's tough to get a pin on somebody with the credibility of a Cowboy James Storm and his experience and his big match experience. Knows how to keep some of that cardio in his tank, able to kick out and keep cooking.
Jeff Hardy just a split second away from picking up the 7 points in the Bound for Glory Series that you gained with a pinfall victory as Storm tries to turn it around. A couple of shots to the head.
Well, the Cowboy James Storm showing why he's on top here in the Bound for Glory Series right now. Look at that.
Speaking of shots to the head, how about Jeff Hardy coming back?
That's the thing with Hardy, he's so quick, so fast. He'll just gain momentum on you so quickly.
Quick series of moves by Hardy, leads to the pin in just 2.
Man, that was close right there. Jeez. What a match right here in this BFG series.
It's so important when you consider that the winner of the Bound for Glory Series gets that World Heavyweight Championship match in October. Storm able to get the elbow up. Cowboy quickly to the middle rope.
What's this now? Look at Storm. Wait a minute.
Oh! Could do it. Storm on top. Gets 2. Not enough.
Again, the resiliency by Jeff Hardy. Might have lost some feeling in that right arm. You see Jeff kind of moving his wrist around in his hand. Could have landed hard on that. He was able to kick out.
I know it's still early in the Bound for Glory Series. Look at that commanding lead of the Cowboy James Storm. This is almost a must-win situation here for Hardy. Ooh! Who digs down deep, and as Storm charges at him, Hardy able to elevate. Cowboy sent out to the arena floor.
Yeah, but the question is, can Jeff Hardy capitalize on that offensive move? Well, so far, he's looking pretty good.
It's one way to do it. Oh, that would be 2.
Both men are spent out here. Just throwing it all out the window, baby. Watch this. Look at that. Again, just devil-may-care style.
Caution thrown to the wind.
Absolutely.
By Jeff Hardy. Again, because of the importance of this Bound for Glory Series match. Both men, Hardy and Storm, outside the ring. Referee putting in the count.
Got to be careful here. Storm able to get in there and break that possibility of getting counted out.
Hardy does so as well. But it's Storm who's first up to his feet, even if he has to use the ring ropes.
You got to be careful if you're Hardy. I thought there was a slim chance that maybe the Cowboy was going to pull out that last call super kick there. Clothesline did the trick.
Storm yet does not go for the last call. Instead, potentially an effort by the Cowboy to set things up, to weaken Hardy even further, to nail him with that last call super kick.
Both men struggling to get to their feet. Cowboy up first. Look at that. Now, tell you what, Storm not even taking his eyes off Jeff Hardy. What's he got in mind next?
Oh, he's zeroed in. Ooh, quickness of Hardy, evident. Free leg, takes the Cowboy down.
Oh, God. Explosiveness of Hardy.
Hardy headed to the top.
Maybe a little swanton action. Nobody home.
Went for that patented finishing move, but James Storm saw it coming. He anticipated that.
Well, the Cowboy James Storm now just sitting in the catbird seat. Just a little bit higher than most catbird seats, though. He can do whatever he wants. He's going to take a risk. Storm's taking a risk. Oh, and it works.
Hits the elbow off the top. Here's the pin.
Got him.
Oh, no, just two.
Oh, man, what a match. Not so fast, my friend.
Electric atmosphere in the Impact Zone as we are live with the Bound for Glory Series match. The most important match in this series to date. Storm and Hardy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Storm.
You see what he's doing.
All it takes is a couple of taps on the leg.
Storm's figuring, I'm not playing around no more.
Cowboy. Looks like he's warming up for you-know-what.
Oh, man, look at Hardy. He can't even stand up. He's going to be in for a big surprise once he gets up. If he gets up. Here it comes.
What? No. Oh, Hardy.
Twist him.
Lights it and hits the twist of fate out of nowhere. Hardy cover. Here's two. Yes.
Your winner, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Massive win right there for Hardy. Massive, Mike.
We talked about it being a must-win situation for the charismatic enigma. And Jeff Hardy digs down deep. Great matchup. So competitive. And in the end, it's Jeff Hardy who avoids the last call super kick. Nails the twist of fate. And it's Jeff Hardy who picks up the 7 points.
Gotta say, man, another match where the Cowboy, James Storm, came up just a little bit short. But congrats right there to Jeff Hardy. Look at that twist of fate. I don't care who you are not kicking out of that. Because Hardy got all of the twist, though. Look at that. Boom! That will just snap you and put you out. Congrats to Jeff Hardy, moving himself right up this leaderboard here in the Bound for Glory Series.
Tremendous Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory Series matchup that goes to Jeff Hardy over James Storm. And Taz, let's put things in perspective. Let's go to the leaderboard.